I look so beetroot. I don't look like that. My skin does not look like that in real life. Well, we'll turn. Still beetroot. Anyway. In this video I'm going to cover a few things. I'm going to cover what I've been doing for the past few days, playing with Graham yesterday. My new putt has just come through, so I'm going to show you guys that, and I'm also going to compare my old swing to my new swing and show you guys the difference so far. And this is on the course, this isn't on the range where I'm getting in a groove of hitting ball after ball. I'm doing this thing with a hat now. You know how everybody who wears a hat, they're just constantly like, thank you, thank you. So over the past few days I've been practicing a fair amount. I certainly practiced this year a lot more than I have last year. I went down to the putting green at East Devon and just focusing on keeping my head still. Wearing a hat is quite a good indicator because I can see the peaks either turning like that, or if my head is swaying, I can just pick up on head movement easier when I'm wearing a hat. What I was doing was the Gary Player putting drill, where you hit a putt and you just continue to look at the spot where the ball was after you've hit the putt and listen for the ball to go in the hole, just to keep myself still. That doesn't tend to just keep your head still as well, it tends to keep the rest of your body just very, very steady. So been working on that. Putting feels a little bit better. Then I went down to the simulator for a couple of days really and just worked on hitting fades all day long. Just every single shot I tried hitting a fade, and I found I mean, there's just so much more control there. I'm still struggling with the longer clubs hitting fades. I struggle with the longer clubs because it just feels like they're more prone to going left. Like, so even when I'm aiming left and I'm trying to hit a fade, I'm still in my mind, my default shape, because I've seen it my whole life, is that draw. So it's just a matter of trust really. But went out with Graham, like I was saying yesterday, and I actually played quite well considering the conditions were quite tough. I mean, it was, you know, it's still like 35-mile-an-hour gusts outside, and up on Dartmoor it was even more. You know, we're having gusts of like 40, 45, and it started raining on the back nine, bit of hail, temperature dropped to like 2 degrees, and I played really, really well considering the conditions. It's the first time I've actually been happy with parts of my game. Putting wasn't great. Short putting definitely needs work on, but I'm hoping that this is going to fix that. Oh, watch out, son. So putter has come through, Stroke Lab 7. This is hopefully going to just give me a little bit more stability in my putting, and in my mind it just makes more sense. Although it is a square to square putter, it's still got a little bit of toe hang on it, which allows for that slight bit of arc that I have. So over the next few days I'm going to be getting used to that. Got a tournament coming up on Tuesday of next week, so Tuesday the 25th. Should probably check. Nope, Monday the 25th. I would have missed my tee time, wouldn't I? So it's a good job I just looked at my year planner. So yeah, going up there on the 24th and then playing the tournament on the 25th. It's at Warpleston Golf Club. It's just a TB Tour event, little warm-up event. I just want to go there and just play a competitive round of golf. I don't really care how I get on. I just want to get under pressure with the new clubs and just start playing golf again in some tournaments and have a little warm-up ready for playing hopefully a relatively full season on the Jamaica Tour. Which we got so far on Jamaica Tour, we got 6 events, but I shall keep you updated on those dates soon as well. So if you guys want to come up and watch, feel free, very welcome. You come and say hi, whatever you want to do. Right, swing comparison. This is really interesting, and it's great to compare to swings last year and actually see how far this has come when I'm on the golf course, not just on the range, but when I'm actually playing golf. It is a massive difference, so check this out. I've literally got to go through my archives here. I've got basically these 2 external hard drives. I've got 3 hard drives. There's another one in that drawer there. Every single shot which has been hit over the past year and a half. So on the left is from, I think it's from the start of last year, so the start of 2018, and this is yesterday. So as we move back, first thing you'll notice is if you look at my head on the old swing, it comes up a lot more on the way back, also bringing the club a lot more inside me on the way back in the old swing. And as we get to the top of the swing on the right hand side, which is the new swing, you notice how much shorter it is compared to just over a year ago on the left. Massive overswing, which is just really unnecessary, especially for a 7-iron. From here, if you can kind of notice with the hands on the left, so the old swing again, it kind of shifts out in front of me, which was causing me to come over the top. Whereas on the right hand side with the new swing, it just comes down on plane nicely. And I think the fact that I've shortened my swing has kind of fixed that. A byproduct of the shortened swing fixed the hands from coming forward. And then coming down, something I'm still kind of working on, but again, the improvement in that is going to be a byproduct of working on the rest of the swing. I'm not too worried about that right foot being overactive at the moment, but it is at impact a lot more planted than it was again a year ago, and I'm definitely not humping the ball as much, if you like. But this bit is the piece I'm really most proud of, because this has been the most difficult thing to change, is the flip that I used to have in the old swing. It was just horrendous. Here we can see the hands here at impact, and then after this next frame, the club there is literally starting to overtake the hands already, whereas here you can see it on the right hand side, the hands are exiting left much closer to the body and coming around. So here you can already see how much further that club has travelled, whereas the club on the right hand side is only just starting to come through. And there's next to no flip there. It's just about a perfect amount of release. I was hitting a little draw there too, so it's going to be hard to not release it too much. But that is just so much better from there to there. You see the hands on the old swing go out away from me, hands on the new swing exiting to the left, which is obviously stopping me from flipping the golf club so much and getting that two-way miss. So all in all, I'm really happy with the way the swing changes have gone so far. Massive thanks to Stuart for sort of being on board and helping me through this. It's been quite tough to start with, and then once I accepted it's going to take a decent amount of time to get this change through. It was okay. It's still going to take at least another 6 months to get these changes perfect, but it's feeling really good. It's feeling a lot better on the golf course, which is the main thing. I'm actually managing to take it to the golf course. Still have tendencies to get a little bit quick from the top, but the heavier shafts in the golf clubs are also helping me. I can just feel as if the club drops down onto the ball rather than being able to manipulate the club so much that I get to the top and just give it that. I can just let the club get to there and just drop. Still get a bit quick sometimes, obviously that's a tendency that I have. But thank you very much for watching this video. I know it's only a little update video, and the course vlog, be sure to check it out because there's some good golf on there. But it isn't the greatest quality footage, but it was good fun. And thank you to Graham as well for coming down from Reading to play. It was really enjoyable. Had a lovely breakfast as well and a good catch up. One last thing as well, there's one thing I'm going to do, and it's kind of mainly just to boost my confidence, is I'm going to set up a playlist on YouTube, and I'm going to extract all my shots from my rounds which are even par or better and put them into one video. So from like Bobby Castle here, I'm going to put all the shots of just myself into a video and then post it on YouTube into a playlist, which will be rounds of like even par or better. And then we can, hopefully build that base of videos as well. I think that's a good way of sort of being able to go back and remember good rounds and see what I did right, as well as seeing what I did wrong and still learning from it. All in all, doing very well. I hope you guys are really well. Let me know what you guys are working on in the comment section down below. Like this video if you are interested in the swing comparison video. I would like to do a few more of those kind of things, get a screen capture software and actually do it properly. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Travis Matthew, get yourself a hat.